I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like,
Uh,
I really did not expect to even, go this far with this. I really was just doing it for fun. And then
mm,
I started putting it out there and people were like, yo, I want to read it. Like, that's so cool. Like people usually thought that like I was like a weird but cool kid, and they knew that like I had, I was into anime and all that.
yeah.
So finding out that like I'm writing an anime, I guess they saw the
Yeah.
vision of like, yo, this would be pretty dope if Malcolm actually wrote one.
Yeah.
And
It's
so
pretty
like
cool. Man.
yeah, I just like I said, I was in a bad spot. Okay, I'm just gonna write a manga. Why not? And gradually I started kind of falling in love with it, and I was just like, all right, you know what? Let's see. Let's take this to the next level. And my friend, it was a friend of mine who really helped me get to the next level because he told me about Fiverr.
Right.
Because I was saying that like if I could find like an illustrator or something, that'd be really cool. Because then I would just send him the script and have him illustrate it because I can't draw,
Yeah.
which really is a setback for me. Because if I could draw, I would be getting you guys new chapters, but I'm still on hiatus because I don't have an illustrator.
Did you have a falling out with the illustrator? There's
No, it wasn't a falling out. It was literally just it got to a point of I'm not I'm not making any money back from this right now. I'm losing money.
yeah.
I'm paying you and you're getting me work late and then I have to send
Oh,
it back for revisions, but then like overall it doesn't
it's not your
it's a
vision.
black manga, you know? Like I'm gonna have, like different ethnicities and races in it because I don't like I want to make a black main lead basically.
Right.
Something that you don't see that often.
Right.
But
He's drawing
the
it.
guy yeah, he was drawing it kind of it didn't have enough black features or anything. It wasn't
Yeah.
Afrocentric enough. And
Uh,
then like I try and explain it to him, but then I'm like, shoot, I suck at explaining, and honestly, it just
he got
it
hurt.
wasn't. Yeah, it was getting mixy, and it's like if you're gonna tell me I can only get two revisions, I have to make sure that you get them. But then he'll use a revision and doesn't fix the problem, and then maybe sometimes creates another problem
Oh,
because he was also in a different country. He's from
yeah.
Indonesia,
Okay.
so I'm looking at it like there's a culture barrier, a language barrier.
Mhm.
Um, like he doesn't know, and that's fine. I can't, like I don't fault him for that or anything. But
Right.
it was just if I'm gonna keep dropping, like $300
Oh,
for
wow. Wow.
yeah, man, I put some
Wow.
money into it.
He was doing pretty well.
Like like at first it seems like okay, this is kind of cool.
Yeah.
I'm getting the book out there, but it's just like overall it's not working for me.
Uh,
I need to stop and start from scratch
reevaluate.
and figure yeah.
Are you honestly thinking about starting the book one all over again with
Yeah,
different art?
if I get different
Oh.
art, I'm starting all over again.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wow.
I would just
You made it up. You made it up to 4 books or 4 chapters.
yep, four
Wow.
chapters.
Wow.
I feel bad though because like I got y'all to a real cliffhanger. Like they were about to get into like their first battle,
And I was
and then like
excited.
I, I know it was getting so
I was like,
good.
yeah, finally getting what's going on.
It's
Sorry,
like
guys. Man.
sorry, it's just nah, man. I can't do this. I reached a point I was just so stressed out. I was like, yo, I got finals coming up. I got too much going on in my life, and it was just like, nah. I need to really reevaluate and get the work that I want because if I get this fifth chapter in, I'm probably like I'm really in for it. Like if I get this out and then stop, nah,
Yeah. Yeah.
there's probably no starting over.
Mm.
I mean, do you want a spoiler?
No, no spoilers. Don't
Oh,
spoil it. Don't spoil it.
I'd be
I,
so hyped.
I hate. Well, you tell me one. Go ahead. Tell me. Tell me something that's.
Actually, let me think about it. I haven't. I actually finished the first like actual arc.
Okay.
So I'm still scripting. Like I take brief like hiatuses. I script once a month.
Okay.
But I don't think I scripted for June. The last time I scripted was May 2nd. How do I remember these random dates? Don't
That's
know.
pretty good. You got a good
Yeah.
memory. You say you don't.
See, my
Depends.
memory is tricky, man. Um I did it at what? I started at like 4 in the morning and ended at like 6:30. And that was honestly like one of the most fulfilling moments of my life.
Hmm.
Cause it was like, I I'm a big fan of good endings,
Yeah.
like real wholesome endings. And I tried to make this one like I have how do I put it? I had the music ready and everything like in my head. Like I got the whole scene visualized. I'm like, yo, I think this could be like, this could be real good, you know?
Yeah.
But what was my point to all this?
The 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 reason why you stopped and how you're gonna continue to a new book.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait. No, I was gonna give you a spoiler. That's
Oh,
what it was.
spoiler. Yeah, yeah, spoiler too.
Yeah. See, that's my memory for you.
Yeah.
Um basically some of the so I guess in order to explain what's gonna happen, I haven't given you much exposition because we keep getting sidetracked onto past lives. See,
Those are
it's
not
all
sidetracked. Those are very important. Uh,
my brain is swirling around a little bit.
yeah, so-
So um basically the distorted realm is a pocket realm that lives within us. It is based on or not within us, but like take the earth, take the universe, right?
Mhm,
And it's like this small or whatever. It's this little round pebble.
mhm.
Um inside that pebble, and it's the same space and everything, exists another realm that is that is basically based on the outer realm. So take Earth and then hollow it out and put a bunch of stuff in it,
Mhm.
and basically that's what the distorted realm or the voided realm is.
Within the earth.
Not within, but like space and time and all that. It's like a rift.
Okay. All right. So,
And like
and you call it the distorted? Is that what you
sometimes
call?
sometimes I just call it the distorted realm because I like using the word distorted.
See,
I
so it is connected. It is connected to the story. It's not just a random title.
I kind of made that. Actually, no, did I? I might have made that because of that. It's like distortion. There's a rift. Yeah. All right, distorted. Cool.
Yeah, yeah. See, it counts.
But it's made up from like all like since Earth was created, since the world was created, that world has existed, and since humans have had hopes and dreams and ambitions and all that, they've been putting energy into it, which has essentially helped it grow and thrive. So basically, you ever had an imaginary friend as a kid?
Yeah.
He's probably living over there.
Okay. Okay.
It's like that. It's
So
like
their
that.
their concept idea is a world of concepts and ideas.
Yes, because
Okay.
it's basically like my head of creativity,
Mm.
and it's also
Oh.
my head where it's like everything is kind of just scattered around.
Oh.
I'm scatterbrained
No, that's not wrong. That's cool. What's
because it's
what's
like
okay?
I was gonna say it's like, and this is actually a theme. You can go to one town that seems like old villager. Like you ever play Resident Evil 4?
Is that the one there in the village with the humans and they're like infected? Or
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. With
So yeah,
Leon.
yep.
Yeah.
You can go to a town and people will seem like that, like old school farmers and everything like that. And then you can go like 2 miles up the road and you find a town that's like modernized. Then you can go like 4 miles west and be like, yo, why are we in the 70s right now? There actually is a town that's like based on people in the 70s.
Hmm.
But like you might find people dressed in like hybrid like clothing, like and that'll just kind of be their style, like it's real. It's supposed to be real, just like hybrid,
Hmm.
hybridized in some regards. Sometimes you find people in like regular like modern clothes, and that is what it is. But you can still find someone rocking bell bottoms.
So, did you map out the world like it's like patchworked, where you can did places stay in the same spot, or do they move, or is it all? You know,
Places stay in the same spot, but I haven't mapped it out.
okay.
It's kind of it's really gonna be a touch and go. Like, what do
Okay.
I feel like? What do I feel like this adventure is gonna be right now? So
Okay.
it's like, all right, you're gonna go to a medieval era
Yeah.
and do some stuff. All right, cool. We're gonna make a whole medieval realm, and then that becomes a piece of the map
Hmm.
somewhere. But really, if I wanted to, I could expand it as much as I want, because the theory behind it is it's as big as the earth, but it's also as big as your mind wants to be, I guess. And I also just kind of set that off the top of my head.
Yeah. Why you gotta ruin the awesome? I made the best quote, but whatever. I just made it up.
Bro, I am about to Akira Toriyama this whole thing. Like, I don't because I really hate settling on one decision. I'm
Yeah.
a Libra. I'm very indecisive in some things.
Hmm.
And to say that like the world is only so big, I don't like that, because then it's like, all right, if I had, only put like enough continents and whatnot and a bunch of water, then
Hmm.
that means this is all I have to play with. But if this goes well and it's like, all right, I want to expand this, what I'm gonna do? Have them fight on water? Have them backtrack over and over again? It's gonna get stale.
Yeah. I guess you could close yourself in if you did that. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess
Or you do like every other series does, like when they run out of space on the planet, like they go to space. Yeah, they always do
nope, not doing it.
that.
Not doing it.
To
If I
space.
if I make this follow-up series, I might do it, but
Oh,
I'm not gonna do it.
that's what a lot of writers used to do in the
Yeah.
80s and 90s when the kid shows like got so repetitive. Like, okay, how can we change it up? Space. That's the best. That's the best answer. Power Rangers and Turtles, they all went to space. That's the
Okay, to
best.
be fair, Power Rangers in Space, that
Hmm.
was my favorite series.
What really? Oh, okay.
Like I met Walter Jones, Zach the Black Ranger,
You did?
aka hold up, hold up, I got something for you.
Oh, okay.
Where is it? Where is it? I gotta find it. Here, okay, I think this is it. Boom, RockCon
Wait, I can't.
2019.
Wait, you're hiding. I can't see.
Oh shoot, whoop.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh, that's all.
I paid for it. I
Yeah.
made sure that I made sure I made time, and I went and met him, and I was just like, I couldn't even talk for a second. I go, like when I go to cons, like I've met a few of the Power Rangers. I met the yellow Mighty Morphin Ranger twice, three times. I met the Blue Ranger.
Oh,
I've met the pink Zeo Ranger. I've met the yellow Zeo Ranger. I met Rocky, the red Mighty Morphin Ranger, who replaced Jason.
right. Was he like? Was he Native American?
No,
No. No.
no.
Okay. Okay. I'm thinking of a different one, or I'm not thinking of one anyway. Oh, but that's was it these conventions were here
Yep.
in Rochester? Wow. Okay. Wow.
Flower City Con, and Rock Con. I'll usually go. I've been going since about 2017.
Wow. I missed all of them. Dang it. I gotta start going out more. Dang.
Come
That's
on,
pretty
man. You
cool.
gotta step your game up.
So, so, um, so I guess the question is, how are you gonna find the new artists for Distorted? How are you gonna do that?
Um, that's a
That's
good
it. That
question.
becomes difficult.
I've been saying that I was looking for a new artist. Someone actually did hit me up,
Yeah.
but I don't think it will work. I told him I don't think it will work out, like the style that I'm looking for and the way he, like your art style. I want your art style to also, like to also be your art style, but it has to fit my vision too. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I'm gonna hope that made sense.
No, that makes sense.
Like,
And was he gonna be flexible? He wasn't gonna be flexible with you.
well, no, it was just like it was just like it was cool. It was cool artwork, but he was gonna be able to give the quality that I would have needed to actually like make this happen.
Okay.
Like he does, he does good sketches. I'd have to look at his work again. Like he does really good sketches. Like he's not a bad artist, but I don't think drawing in manga style was like his forte.
Oh, okay. I got you.
But I think he just really he looked at it, or because he hit me up via my page, so I'm guessing somebody sent him.
Oh, okay.
It's getting dark again.
That's okay.
So yeah, I'm guessing somebody sent him and told him like, hey, you're looking for some work. My friend's looking for this, and then we hit it off. Um, but overall, no, it didn't work out.
Yeah.
So I'll probably go back to Fiverr at some point and just either break down and have my old illustrator do it again, just find a new one and see
Yeah.
how it goes. Because I originally had someone who I think would have been able to do it, but he also would have been real costly.
Oh.
Yo, that is I didn't realize how expensive of a profession artwork was. Like,
If you if
if
you
you're
watch,
willing, go ahead.
I would say if you watch my podcast with Nick, he'll tell you that I mean, a lot of people try to downplay like
Mhm.
the art stuff, and they want a certain way, but it takes so much time and effort. It's mentally draining because like you said, like you have a hard time drawing. Even if someone is good at the work, it is still challenging.
Mhm. Wait, hold
But
on. I'm turning on some light.
okay.
Ah,
Oh, you had a light this whole time. How dare you? Not.
man, I had natural light though.
Okay. But yeah, like with me, the two comics graphic novels that I'm working on, someone like even Evander, because he has ideas for things, and we had a conversation about he'd rather pay someone to do everything, right? Whatever he can't do, and he doesn't think he can do it in a efficient way, he'll pay someone to do it. But the problem is not getting your vision, transcribed with whatever that is. So like for me, I want my characters drawn a certain way, and I want the story to be conveyed a certain way. I have to teach myself how to draw according to what I see, because if I try to have someone, I've had people sketch a few of my characters before, and they're really good artists, but it's just not what I see in my head. So
Right.
and it's frustrating. So to stay away from that frustration, I just want to try to do it myself. It's taken a long time, obviously, but
Mm.
you know, and maybe you can draw. You never know.
No, 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 no. I ain't gonna. Listen, I have tried to draw many
Yeah,
a time. It just
not
it doesn't work out. I've tried to watch like YouTube tutorials, and I'm like, I can't get it down. Like, what was it? It was one video of like how to draw in first person.
Mark Crilly.
It might have been.
He's a big one. I watch a lot of his videos. It has helped me. The
I
perspective.
don't. Oh wait, this was supposed to be an actual person because I don't know.
Mark Crilly on YouTube.
I have no idea. This was like year. This again. This was like 2018.
It might. Oh, well, I don't know. It might not have been him, but check
What?
him out. You might get something good out of that.
Who
But
said?
whoa,
Huh, who's shooting?
what? Oh, fireworks.
Yeah,
Sorry, what the heck?
I got my window wide open. Wait till the train come past. You'll hear it. But
you you didn't do good with the 1 point perspective, or you didn't
nope.
understand? No.
It was like, all right, draw this grid and then draw something else. And like I'm doing it as he's doing it, and it looks so much different. I'm like, yo, mine is coming out so garbage, and yours is coming out so perfect. What is this? but it just I don't think that I necessarily have the the drawing gift,
Hmm.
but I'm gonna, like, I'm not letting that stop me
Right.
necessarily. Like, okay, maybe I need extra help. Maybe I could take some art classes or go to some art workshops and
Yeah.
do stuff like that and have someone like actually sit down and say, no, this is what you're doing. Because that's how I learn. I
Yeah.
need, I need a visualization.
Hands on.
Yeah, I might need a one to one because I'm a creature of habit. So it's like, if I'm making a mistake now and I correct it, I have a habit of falling right back to that same mistake and forgetting how to correct
Okay.
it.
I mean,
So
perspective is probably one of the hardest, in my opinion. And in another artist, like even the guy I keep mentioning, Nick, he does animation, he does graphic design. He's a very good artist, but he has a hard time with perspective. He's been drawing forever since he was a youngster,
mhm.
and he has a hard time with perspective. Perspective is a little bit more than just art itself. It requires like an understanding of spatial
Yep.
awareness of and size dimensions. It's a little bit more complicated than just drawing something. So it's hard. I mean, can you draw characters? You think the characters you
No,
like none of it. Anything you ask, no,
no.
no,
I'm gonna be real with you. No,
no.
wholeheartedly. I can write. Listen, I can write you a story in like 2 seconds.
Which
Like,
is good. That is good.
boom. Like, all right, give me a concept right now. Like, just
Uh,
give me a superpower right now that you want in a character.
uh, Meerkat agility.
Meerkat, meerkat agility. So you okay? So you want an agile character, right? Boom.
Yeah.
It's this dude, right? It's this dude who basically ended up becoming a gymnast until his little brother got jumped one day.
Hmm.
So he was like, "Yo, I'll be gonna get them back." And this is also like me kind of it's been a long day. So,
Yeah, I
so
got this all back. Uh,
my dude dresses in all black, like leotard and everything, puts on some glove, like puts on um, black gloves, and he puts on a mask.
uh,
And he knows where the guys stay. He uses his agility. He's pretty strong. He's only like 16, 17, the typical anime. Well, the typical American hero age. Actually, that'd be about 15.
yeah,
Anime, you got to be like 12, and then you can
yeah.
basically
Do
be
anything.
12-year-old.
Yeah.
But he goes in, he knocks out some thugs because he catches them slipping.
Hmm.
He's decently strong. Um, he's agile. He's very quick witted.
Hmm.
Like he could
What,
think
what,
on,
what, what do they call him?
huh?
What is his name? What do they call him?
Meerkat.
Oh, there you go.
I'm terrible with names. Like I said, I'll give you a story in like two
Oh,
seconds, and then we'll roll with it.
yeah.
But like,
You keep building on it.
hmm I gotta. It's one thing I'd keep building on. Like if I had to build on his character, he's well, it's probably gonna be that his identity gets found out, and then like he has to make a choice. Like he gets into living this life of I get to I get to do gymnastics to save people, but at the same time I have to remember I'm still just a kid who's like
Hmm.
becoming an adult, and it would deal with issues of his little brother getting constantly bullied by neighborhood thugs, um, mob bosses coming after him, um, having a social life, um, stuff like that. Typical teenage things.
Now,
But
do you draw from your personal experience when you create every story? Is it somehow always connected to you? Do you think?
not always. Sometimes yes,
Okay.
but most of the time no.
No. Oh.
Sometimes I'll take like a piece of me and put it into someone and say this is what I wish would have, like how I really wish this would have gone.
Hmm.
you know, because I feel like as a creator, you put a piece of yourself into every work that you make
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah, you have to. I
You know,
think. Yeah,
you draw from the world around you, you draw from the world within you, and you create.
yeah,
I just get really bored, and I'm like, yo, be pretty cool if this happened.
yeah. I the series that I'm working on that's more related to myself. I'm going to throw in some themes that are like that were traumatic in my life and some stuff I learned about my family that I kind of want to put into um, like more like an idea of how the world works.
Hmm.
And I think I think once I get done with this, then I can be more creative. But I think it's good for it's kind of like therapeutic to kind of get the good and bad out on paper, or however you do it, if you're writing it or drawing it,
Hmm.
so you can be more creative. So I like the writer's block you said you have with like you know as you get older it becomes more difficult. Maybe just getting out the story will make it easier. You know,
Yeah,
you
because a
know,
lot of sometimes I can say, screw it, I'm just gonna go with this, go with
yeah.
the first idea that comes to my mind. I don't like to do that usually
Mm,
because I how do I put it? Now that I'm writing this, now that I've gotten stuff out about it,
mm-hmm.
I try and treat it like it's a legitimate project. But I also wasn't having fun treating it like that because then I felt like it
It's a
lost.
job.
Yeah, like once it becomes a job, it's like it really just isn't fun.
Yeah.
And I think it became kind of a job because I'm like, shoot, I got to tell a good story, but then it's like, shoot, I got to use some creativity, throw in something fun, you know.
Mm.
Like I like to throw in a lot of sarcasm just cuz it's like, yo, it's a manga that's a parody of mangas that's also a black manga that like parodies it's what's
I didn't know it was a parody. I didn't know that
no, it's not actually a parody, but like
it has some themes that are
it's like
like
a satire.
yeah.
Has some satire elements into it.
Mm. Do you think you need more to see the vision complete? Do you need more staff? I mean, I know that's not staff, but maybe like more help.
Not necessarily.
No,
I like
you don't
I
want more
like
help.
no, right now I really just like to write and just if I had like a illustrator and me and them clicked, I think we'd be fine.
Yeah,
If I had an illustrator, I would probably start pushing out even quicker because it'd be like, okay, I know I can get this out. Like if how to put it, if I get an illustrator and the price is right and I can like seemingly afford it,
yeah,
I would be pumping this stuff out like monthly, like I wanted to, if
yeah,
not every 2 weeks.
yeah,
You know, I want to get like I want to get content out there, and I created a Patreon,
yes,
um, and like a few of my friends subscribed to it, but then I felt bad because it's like some subscribed at the end, trying to support me, and it was just like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna get new stuff out. Yeah, I'm on hiatus. You know, I don't want to take anyone's money like that.
yeah.
But like I didn't think that I was gonna just up and
Stop.
stop.
Yeah.
It's like, nah, this isn't working right now.
Do you have a YouTube?
I don't.
You don't. Do you think if you like so my thought is if you have a YouTube and you're working on a project like this and you made like a weekly update video about maybe the story, would that make you more um, would that make you more accountable for producing and getting the story going?
Yeah, but I guess I'd have to think of how I would
How
do
to
that.
do it? Yeah,
Yeah. I
that's
was thinking about like just dropping. I keep saying like I'm probably just gonna drop the scripts.
hmm
So like every week or every 2 weeks, I'll put a script in. So
yeah,
that on my like on the Facebook page for Distorted,
right,
I'd put a script in. Y'all could go in there and read it, and I'd try and write it in a scripted way that like you can visualize it. Because I think I let one of my friends read it, but he also writes stories. His name's
Yeah.
Justin Steinman. Landing Giants. Go and check that book out. It's really great.
Good one.
Free advertising for the
Wait,
month.
wait. So wait, he writes. What kind of book is this?
Land of Giants is a like graphic novel fantasy.
Wait, so why don't you guys work together? He draws too.
No, his
Oh,
his wife illustrates a little bit, but she doesn't do like manga style
oh,
illustration.
oh, okay. Dang it.
Yeah,
Oh.
I trust me, I've been there. He knows about the issues, but it's just like we got nobody right now.
Hmm. Yeah,
Um,
I mean, just like you said, I think working on the story and scripts continuously, I mean, not every day, but keeping up with it. So when you do decide to restart, you already have like so much already done, and you can,
and that's why I kept going.
yeah,
Like I'm on like I only gave y'all like chapters what 1 through 4, but
yeah.
I'm on like chapter 31, 32.
Oh wow, I remember you told me that. I was like, wow, you
Yeah.
write a lot, yeah.
hmm Like each chapter in script form is about four. I write about 4 pages worth of dialogue.
Hmm.
That transfers into almost between 16 and 18 pages in a manga. So like a typical shonen weekly.
Hmm.
So and then
That's,
like if I could get more action scenes in there, I definitely would
yeah,
because I'm a big fan of like having
fights and
explosions and stuff. The only thing that sucks is because that does happen a lot more in like dang. I feel like I'm gonna get you like super excited for it and it's like for it. Like chapter like once it hits like the 20s is when stuff starts exploding more.
Hmm.
Chapter I was saying earlier about chapter 5,
Hmm.
that's like the start of a fight, and then it doesn't end until like chapter 7 or 8, I
Oh,
think. I kind of like to have bleach like fights, but not bleach like fights because those can go on for like 8 chapters, and then they'll like cut to a different fight, and then like they'll cut back
forgot.
to it like 3 chapters later, and it's like, bro, what happened? I
Yeah.
don't even remember. Like you literally just go from like, all right, we're gonna do this. Yeah, all right, bet. Getsuga, yeah, and then it's like, all right, cut. We're gonna go somewhere else, and you can see somebody just standing there dripping blood for some reason. Like he was perfectly fine when he left like 20 chapters ago. Now he's just like on the brink of death. But Bleach is still my favorite anime.
Yeah, it's been going on forever. Aren't they doing? They're doing a new
They
animated series too, right? I
they
think,
nah they
or continuation.
yeah they cut so the manga finished in 2016, I believe.
Oh, really? Okay, I didn't know
Yeah, it was summer of 2016 because I remember I read the final chapter and I was so sad. I was at work. Uh,
that.
but they didn't animate that. So like after Ichigo got his powers back, they just kind of concluded with that,
Hmm.
which it it made for an okay, like if you want to end the anime there, like all right, I see what you're doing. We can end it there. He's just gonna go around and keep living his life. We don't know what happened with him and Orihime or any of the other guys, but everyone's happy. Everyone's good. Um but then like the manga kept going on to progress on Ichigo's life, and you come to find out how broken he is as a character, not internally but power wise.
Yeah.
Um, because he is like super duper busted. Like if there's a top 10 of busted characters, he's probably somewhere on that list.
Hmm. Hmm.
So they didn't animate that. I forgot why. I think it was like low ratings or something. So they just like canceled Bleach.
Wow.
It might
Okay.
it might be something like that.
Yeah.
But even in the manga, like Tight Kubo had to end it early. I think it was because of like he was Bleach was gonna stop being serialized in such a short time, but you know how he likes to do where he drags out fights and stuff. So he didn't get to necessarily do that.
Hmm.
So some of the fights are gonna be kind of annoying, honestly. It's like, yo, what happened? and then like, wait, how are we here right now? And it's just like, just roll with it.
Yeah. So you don't want to
But
make that kind of mistake.
um, kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
I I'm not really fun. I'm not really thinking about like necessarily the mistakes I could make
Yeah.
because I'm already paranoid about mistakes anyway. But I'm not. I'm just trying to. Right now, I think I'm just really trying to have fun and actually create something that is worthwhile in a sense. So yeah, so yes and no, I guess to that question. I'm worrying about the mistakes, but I'm not constantly on myself like, yo, I'm messing up here, I'm messing up there. It's like
Well,
if
that's
I
good.
don't if I don't like an idea, then I'm just not gonna go with it. If I second guess an idea, I'm like, okay, what's the alternative? You know, like because that'll happen. I keep finding myself stuck between like, all right, do I make this character do this? But then later on in the story, which I had planned, does it coincide with that? You know,
Yeah.
but it all works out.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think the biggest point is that it's your creation anyway, and if you're doing it for fun and you're telling a story, what's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. Whether you make a mistake or not to other people.
Yeah.
So, is there a grand meaning behind the story you're telling? Is there something you would want an audience to know?
Um,
What,
making peace is one of the themes.
mm,
Um, not falling